hiker. Yay. Doing a little bit of climbing today. Probably not gonna be doing much, but I'm gonna be trying my best. Okay? Alright. Gotta fix this up since I took some stuff out. This is the Fiendsmith build I was playing, but I took out the Fiendsmith cards. Alright, I have caps lock on accident. It's fine. I should probably generate another track. Hi, hiker. Welcome. So in this case, it's Aerial Eater, right? Larry. Yay. Aerial Eater. I cut a Dark Blade in case anyone's wondering. I could cut a second one, maybe. It's fine. Was there anything else I needed? Desiree? Yes, have Desiree, have Sequence, have Requiem, have all these things. What was the extra one I cut? Weird. It's fine. Didn't cut Duke of Demise. I had... Maybe I should cut something for Aper. Right, Necroclip. That would be very important. Getting rid of Necroclip is not a good idea from a deck like this. This is also important. This is actually important. I think I could cut it though for a Caesar. Yeah, I'll probably just cut it for Caesar. Duke of Demise is much better in TCG anyways. But I digress. For now, it's time for some rank climbing. Yay. Currently I'm at Plateau, so I shouldn't be too far off of Diamond. But there is the problem where I go second against, well, decks that are very strong, so I need to reckon with that. I opened 2 cards that are very good though, so I should be fine. Okay, so seems like it's probably a Fiendsmith deck. Presumably. I know it's just Millennium. It's fine. Millennium is completely and absolutely not a worry whatsoever. So special, search another Millennium Ankh. They have 2 Millennium Ankhs in hand currently. They probably also have one of the guys. Hopefully they'll show an Exodia from hand. Nope, they have all 5 in decks, of course. Despite the fact that Exodia has 5 garnets, it generally tends to see none of those. And that is annoying. And Obliterate, yep. Okay. doesn't really seem that bad at all. Anguish is gonna search. They have the trap card, but that's fine. I'll probably search Tatsu. I want to get rid of the field spell though. Not field spell, the Dimension Fisher. So I'm just gonna chain this Forbidden Droplet. And just send the Burn Party. To negate that Exodia, cannot be destroyed by monster effects, cannot be destroyed by spell trap effects. Okay, so this is gonna be negated. I'll pop this special from deck. The Dark Blade. Dark Blade's gonna hit the Dimensional Fissure by discarding the Fusion. Exiled Fires of Rage is fine. Yeah, it's completely fine, actually. Because I have this now. Engraver for track for Larry. Larry for Engraver, going for... Well, it's just a lot of things. Oh wait, I should probably be using Tatsu. Oh well, it doesn't particularly matter. Because this lets me throw a full combo of this is a negated Exodia. So I should have this on. By the way, because having it off is kind of incorrect. Engraver for shuffling back to Larry. Summon Engraver. Right, I make Aerial Eater. Oh, right. That is the exact card I was forgetting. Fiendsmith's Lacrima. And by Fiendsmith's Lacrima, you know what I mean. Still, it's just fine. Activate, Fusion Summon. Aerial Eater dumps the goblin or whatever. Yeah. In this case, it's probably better to just actually fusion effect, because I can search another copy of Fusion and use it to make the Twin Dragon. Yep. But in future games, I shall not make that mistake, because I shall put Fiendsmith's Lacrima back in my deck. Pop. Search for Horn Dragon and search for another... Oh yeah, the timer, that's annoying. effect. Revive. Activate. Dump. 1, 2, 3. Effect revive. This one adds back something. Probably the bone party for later. I have normal summoned already, so. Io is probably just a normal monster. Not a normal monster, but a monster. Effect monster. You know what I mean. 1, 2, 3. Creation King. Creation King effect. And then in response to the effect of that, I shall chain the cold by. I said in response to that, I'll chain cold pie. Yep. Da dun da dun 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 dun. Okay. I've gone through multiple fusions at this point, but I still have making Vate available. So 1, 2, 3. Activate. Banish to search. A field spell, which I then activate face up, not set. Gonna use this, pop the unstoppable effect. Yeah, I can pop whatever really, but like 1 and 2, and then I can attack directly with both. But I really need the Fiendsmith left in my extra deck. Sure, whatever. Make that a special summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Verte into chain. Dump the fusion spell. Oh wait, alright. Forgot about that. It's fine. You know what? Screw it. I'll shuffle these. And now I deal more damage to you. Well, technically I don't deal any damage to you. But like, you're already at 6,000, so I should have been fine, honestly. So this sets the fusion and we're good to go next turn. Because this revives this and, well, you know. having a bone party is quite good. On resolution, I know you didn't draw the Exodia pieces because you had too many of them in that. Sir. Okay, you're gonna kaiju me? Is that supposed to scare me or anything like that? Sure, Millennium Arc. There's another Millennium Arc, but that was called by the Graved. I believe you have another Millennium Arc in hand anyways. I don't like it matters. Sure. Oh! Actually, I'll do this. Special summon, back, special summon back, multiple monsters. So I special Horn Dragon and Akihiron, right? And do not use the effect of Akihiron because that's silly and loses you the mirror match. Sure. I forget what the last one is. They have 4 other Exodias in deck, but it's fine since even if they do kill my card, I just summon back Combined Creation. Sure. Are you gonna negate it? Sure. Wait, why couldn't I respond with the fusion? A monster was destroyed. Oh, by card effect, right. Okay, you can do that. I don't care. Because my Akihiron resolves. And I get my language back now. Which is game. Like, seriously, this is just game. Da 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 da. Shuffle back my engraver. Special my engraver. It cannot be destroyed, but it can be targeted, which is an important note here. So I shall target this Fiendsmith engraver with sequence. I shall use this engraver's effect, sending and sending. And oh, looks like that's enough, perhaps. I'm not sure if that's 5 Memento monsters engraved though. I think it is. Yeah. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't even need to shuffle back the one from death. I am glad that this card is a hard one to do. Hard ones for duel cards are annoying for you, but very good for your opponent. Because once you resolve the hard ones per duel cards, your opponent is never going to have to worry about them ever again. Going second once again. I love Memento going second. It's quite nice. Okay, my opening hand is 2 Ash, which isn't particularly great. I think if I Ash the couplet, then it should be fine since it's a melodious deck. And generally, couplet needs to resolve. Hi, card, Dragger. Hi, card. Welcome, welcome. I am doing some mementos. Excuse me, is this the same It's the same melodious Valmonica deck as earlier. Okay. Alright, looks like I win then, and I think I might have enough money to actually get the Sky Striker bundle now. Not certain. I have exactly 31 off. Now I have 11 off. Hey. Okay. There are so many people using the Sky Striker stuff in this game, though. You're still stuck that one hard to rank up getting second turn? Yeah, I guess. Like, well, actually, not quite, but it's still fine. Stand by me. Tatsu. Tatsu no otoshiko, tatsu no otoshiko, tatsu no otoshiko, tatsu no otoshiko. I kind of love Tatsu no Otoshiko. It is a very funny card. Okay, got it. For the English. Then Anguish for the Sleepy, if I remember correctly. Or I guess it might be Gaddock from Mace, but like it doesn't particularly matter right now, right? You're still grabbing Mace anyhow? But still. Actually, yeah, it doesn't particularly matter. Because this way is completely fine given my hand. Okay, so 1, 2. Should I send it from extra? No, I don't need to. I already have it here, so the third send is probably the Mace here. Because I can revive the Mace, pop Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3. Well, only Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, but that doesn't particularly matter because either way it's going to be summoning a lot of monsters. So Mictlan will special the Sleepy. I shall special the Akihiron back. The fusion is not yet in my grave, so I shall pop the Sleepy to search the fusion. Then I'll dump the Dark Blade. And you know how it is with Memento. You basically have pretty much everything already. I can special the Combined Creation, but I think that's incorrect. Activate Fusion, summon by fusing 1 and 2. These two don't particularly matter. They are interesting, but not quite ones that matter, really. In this case, I'll probably pop back Huron, search Horn Dragon, and search a follow-up card. Or probably just Goblin. Honestly, yeah, probably just Goblin. Acting Huron can target the Fusion Engrave. This tells them I have a Bone Party in hand, but it doesn't matter because I win already. Wait, right, yeah. I Bone Party, pop this. Special summon another Tatsu no Otoshiko, Tatsu no Otoshiko. I love Tatsu no Otoshiko. It is a very funny card, as I have been saying. And that's 4 bodies, which is more than enough to do a lot of damage. At this point, I probably just go Fiendsmith, right? Like, it really doesn't matter. I still need to put back in Fiendsmith's Lacrima. But I am not certain which card I actually want to cut for it. Because Cross Sheep's part of the combo, this is insane, so many of them are insane. Aerial Eater is part of the combo, and Baphomet is also part of the combo. But Baphomet does not have to be part of the combo. I just like it being part of the combo, so perhaps I could cut the Baphomet. Because the Aerial Eater kind of plays the same role. Yeah, I could cut the Baphomet probably. It's probably just not needed. Come back, and here is the thingy thing engraver. Yay. Link for sequence. Fiendsmith's Lacrima would be quite good here, actually, because it would let me just do whatever. Do Memento have any limits? They don't have any hits, if that's what you're asking, I don't think. These two for Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater effect, dump Gaddock again, perhaps? Probably. Yeah, just dump Gaddock again, obviously. At this point, it's Elf. Yep, and I still have monsters if I want to link any further. Because this deck is stupid. I link into SP. I do not activate effect, though. I'll set one, and I special summon Combined Creation. I probably should have linked away the Dark Blade instead, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess? 4 and 5, probably. 5 is the Sleepy, maybe? And whatever. Alright, I will not shuffle away the Sleepy. I'll shuffle away 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not Akihuron either. The Anguish or the Sleepy? Yeah, just the Anguish, obviously. Because I have already used the Dark Blade. Then I go to the end phase, and it is my turn to activate the field spell and set from my grave this card. Bone Party, which is amazingly good. So, combined creation will revive the Creation King after resolving that effect. Oh, it's Sky Striker. Okay. That is completely fine by me. Combined creation effect to revive. And because you are on Sky Striker, well, there is something I have heard about Cyanose, which is that Cyanose is not a very good card. On resolution, I shall pop my Dark Blade and your Rose. No, I will not select another card, though. Okay. Using Final Bringer of the End Time to destroy a monster I control. That is... like... What are you gonna destroy? Down. Okay. Now, fun fact about this, it doesn't matter. Even if this doesn't get destroyed, Rose will still get destroyed because Creation King is very ridiculous. Oh, it was Elf. Doesn't really matter anyways. Because I have a ridiculous amount of things. You think we can combine the deck with Millennium? Potentially. They don't really have any restrictions, but the problem is you have to play pretty hard into Memento specifically. I'm gonna chain my Bone Party to that. Which means I get to search from deck to feel my anguish, I guess. Da-dum-da-dum. I want to use the field spell here, though. Dum, da, 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 da. So I'll special this, and if I need to, I will fusion summon the Twin Dragon. I'll search for a mace, might as well. You have to play a lot of brick cards in Memento is the trouble. Like, you don't want to draw Huron in a Memento hybrid. Like maybe Goblins, but Goblin Memento has a way to get into the Mementos with the Goblin monsters. Other Memento builds don't really have that sort of thing. But Goblin Memento and Fiendsmith Memento are different. Okay, also, I forgot to put Lacrima in again. I am going to do that after this game, but it doesn't particularly matter. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Droplet, cross out Ash, Goblin, and Goblin Biker Grand Breakout. Yay! This is probably Fiendsmith Hubel. I'll probably save Ash for the Requiem. Unless my opponent summons Phantom, in which case that's slightly annoying. But it shouldn't be. Okay, yeah. It's fine. I'll just turn it off for now. I can keep my Ash for next turn. I have Droplet, Goblin. Also, it can be a... It can actually be a Droplet thing. Send. Droplet send is the word I was looking for, but still, it is quite good. So, Droplet send, cross out Ash, normal Goblin. You know I'm just gonna draw the Gaddock, and this will all be fruitless and not a very good hand. So, oh, you want to opening of the Spirit Gates before you use that, I believe, because opening Necroquip still triggers. You mean Millennium without the fusion or destroy card effect? Only monsters summoned with the Snake Eye fusion to target Sprite Elf to be set to the spell and trap zone and summon Appaloosa. You can summon Appaloosa. It's completely reasonable to do that. This is gonna be Aerial Eater, I believe. Aerial Eater shall dump Samsara D Lotus. And Samsara D Lotus for the thing. Oh, that's a nice Royal Samsara D Lotus. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, it's not going to particularly matter. Discard Perry Ray map. Perry Rice map. You know. Lotus, Tribute, Summon New Bell. Phantom. Spirit. Not Spirit. Not Phantom, Spirit. There's Phantom, there's gonna be a Varadras, and then Appaloosa, I believe. So, that's 3 interactions I need to deal with. Yeah, 3 interactions I need to deal with. It's probably fine. Actually, they also get the Fiendsmith stuff, which is annoying. I believe they go Varadras right here. You've been using the combo in White Forest Azamina to clear the Sprite Elf? Well, I like keeping Sprite Elf up. The main reason is because Sprite Elf prevents your opponent from targeting monsters, which is pretty strong, in my opinion. So, Varadras, Phantom, I believe either Apo or... So there's 2 options. Either they go for the Unchained line or they go for Apo. And it looks like they're going for the Unchained line, which isn't particularly surprising. I guess they can go for Apo after going the Unchained line. Yeah, I think they can do that actually. Not that it matters. I have enough stuff to just win. Okay, yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, 1, 2, and 3. And that is the game. Now I normal summon Goblin, and normal summoning Goblin is game on its own, basically. Sure. That is not very good, but sure. Goblin shall pop, dump Gaddock and the Sleepy... No, the Fusion. Gaddock and the Fusion. Is it Gaddock and the Fusion? I think it's Gaddock and the Sleepy, right? Also, Hi, Hiker. And oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Could be the Bone Party. I don't think it's the Bone Party though. I think it's the Fusion. Sure. Continue using your interactions though, even though they are negated. I'll add back Fusion. Fusion for the effect of my thingy. And then I'll attack you directly because you control no U-bells. Even though you have that escape under there. Da-dun, da-dun. Fusion. Okay. I guess they're doing it to, like, stop their things from showing up or something. 1, 2. Yep. Search is sleepy and something else. Not acting here, actually. I'm not sure what the other one is. Searches for sleepy. I'll search the other one for Darkblade. Then it revived the Gaddick. Sure, you can use your Caesar's other effects. Da, 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 da. Not that that particularly matters. I still want to use Darkblade's effect to destroy that, even though there's no U-bells on the field, just because I want to make absolutely certain that I can. It feels so good that the Valiant Smasher support finally came to Master Duel. I know, it definitely feels really good. Why the opponent keep on using Caesar? Probably they just want to stop the glowy lights from happening. Either that or they don't know how this works. Okay, 1, 2, 3, these are correct. Activate. To search the field spell. Can I just special summon it now? I can, but the Akihiron thing. I want to attack directly with both. I suppose I'll just draw 2 at this point. Since that's the principled thing to do. And we drew the horse. Nice. I love the horse of course. And I cannot actually destroy that because if I do destroy that, I have the problem of my opponent activating Yama, which is not good for me. So... Uh-oh. Now you're waiting for Wild Survivor support to come to Master Duel? Well, it was just officially revealed. It was potentially maybe leaked earlier, but it was just officially revealed, so it's probably not going to come there for a while. Unfortunately. I'll special Mace. Since I might as well. Akihiron. There is still a Desiree in here, so I suppose that I can just do this, actually. Since I want to be principled, probably at the end of this year. Yeah, that's true. It could take a while longer, though, because, you know... The surrender? Yeah, makes sense. I was already kind of winning. But hey, 100 extra gems. That means I can finally afford the Sky Striker special pack. 3rd anniversary, 13 packs, 3 UR guaranteed, and also the other things. Yay! Dun, dun. Da, 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 dum. Might as well skip through it since I don't want to go on a multiple thing. Okay. I suppose I might be able to, but oh, nice! I got an engage, 3 copies of a linkage, and other things too. Nice. But Plat 1 is a nice ranking. I shall perhaps get into Master, maybe. Diamond, maybe, not Master. But after that, I must finish up. Probably. Okay, I begin. And I forgot to put in the Fiendsmith's. Come on. How do I keep forgetting? It's annoying. It's fine. Realistically, it's not really gonna matter. See? It didn't matter. My opponent simply scooped. I will actually take a look at that to see what deck they were on. And take a quick sip of this. So birth meant for Lacrima. Yep. That is done and dusted, and I think that's all that I needed to do. 3 more wins to Diamond. Dun. Not every deck must be meta, but they're just meh. The Wild Survivors deck? Yeah, I suppose so. The reveals for the Nouvelle support is really cool, but the dinosaur deck is literally not a deck, it's just dinosaur support. It's just secretly dinosaur support, except it's not even secretly dinosaur support. It is straight up, explicitly dinosaur support. So, anyway. Tatsu no otto shikko tatsu no otto shikko tatsu no otto shikko tatsu no otto shikko. Oh, yay! Mulchami Flawless, and also Maxi. That's a bit frustrating. Okay, I am going to activate Triple Tactics Talent to look at your hand. Then I am going to set one and pass turn if it is not a very good hand. Seems like it's not a very good hand. Bye-bye, wishes for Eyes of Blue. See you later. Yeah, that's the issue with double Mulchami Maxi. You drew 3 cards that your opponent that do nothing. And if your opponent just passes, this happens. Well, this doesn't actually particularly matter. I'd imagine the... If I am to be so curious, perhaps the last card is True Light. Even if it's not True Light, it's completely fine since I just do this. This card, yay. One. And because I have yet to actually normal summon this turn, 2. Gatic shall target the Anguish, and that's the game, I believe. Okay, Dominus Perch. That doesn't particularly matter either. Because like I said, I have Fiendsmith trapped. Well, it's a little annoying, but not super annoying because I just go into Fiendsmith stuff and win. Yay! I don't understand how people can play Blue Eyes when it requires so many bricks that are also not at all good to draw. Unlike Memento, which has so many decks which are good to draw. Am I playing Fiendsmith Memento? Indeed, I am playing Fiendsmith Memento. It is a quite strong deck. And I enjoy it. This is full combo. This is full combo. Not full Fiendsmith combo, of course, but full Memento combo. Or Mementoland combo, if you would prefer that. Oh, it's probably Blue Eyes again. Okay. I shall set Crossout Designator and pass my turn. You play a much better Eyes Dragon deck. It's called Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes is interesting. It's not quite the best, but also not quite the worst. Okay, I shall Ash Blossom your wishes without Eyes of Blue. Then I presume you shall have further... And there's no plays yet. That's Blue Eyes! That's Blue Eyes in a nutshell. It's odd, I might say. Perhaps it is odd indeed. There's probably a purge. Actually, purge can stop this. I forgot about that. So... regardless, I am going to pop and summon probably Goblin, honest. No, Goblin's a bad idea. Why did I do that? You know what? Sure. Better that you do that than I make my mistake. It was probably better to search the Anguish and Anguish for Sleepy and Sleepy attempt to fusion summon. And then when they popped, it still didn't particularly matter because of Gaddock Grave. But hey, at least that was better. Draw for Cold By. Okay. I shall set my Cold by the Grave and pass my turn to my opponent. And this is what Blue Eyes likes to do. It likes to brick. A lot. Memento bricks a little bit, but it's still better than other stuff. Oh, track. That's nice. I'm gonna tract now, because now I do have the proper Fiendsmith combo. Blurry effect. And because Aerial Eater fusion summons away the Goblin and the... seems like they might have an infinite impermanence there. You know, I should be toggling on for Requiem, but it doesn't really matter. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Right, yes. I forget the exact composition of it. It's like this. Right, yeah, I can go Aerial Eater. And because I already have those two engraved, Yeah, it's something like that. I need to just triple check it. Activate imperm? Sure, I guess. Doesn't really matter. What matters is, will my opponent draw a card that is good? Which I do not believe they will. Because my opponent is on Blue Eyes, which is a bad deck. And I have 3 good cards in my hand and on my field. Okay, they finally draw another card. Sure, I suppose. That is actually fine. Oh, they're searching raw first instead of anything else. Interesting choice. Oh right, they already have the trap engraved. I forgot about that for a second. Dun, 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 dun. And also, unfortunately for them, I have this little card called Called by the Grave. Which is extremely good against this particular deck. On resolution, I'll also maxi. Just so if they do actually want to play any further cards, they'll give me a draw. Okay, so they're gonna special summon from the deck the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or from wherever it is they want to the Blue Eyes White Dragon. They might go into Tyrant here, but it doesn't particularly matter because I have Droplet. They can set their thing all they want. Wait, why are you using this one? Why are you using this one and not the good one? Sure. They get to set the trap. That's fine, honestly. They might turn their cards into Spirit, but it seems like it's a pure Blue Eyes list. Not necessarily the actual really good Beansmith Primite Blue Eyes list. So, okay. In this case, I shall normal summon Anguish. Activate Effect Veiler. I suppose I'll just dodge that. That's enough negates though. Excuse me? Why are you using Majesty here? That's very silly. You're very silly. I'll just negate the Tyrant. Destroying it does not negate it. You are aware of that, right? At this point, how many Memento names? 1, 2, 3. Just 3 Memento names. That's slightly annoying. Okay. I can use my engraver to put this back. Right, yeah. Then I can't actually special summon my horse. You're supposed to special summon the horse first, obviously. This game has been a complete train wreck from start to finish, and I assume finish is going to be very soon. This getting stuck in here is really annoying though. Oh, and it's the Primite stuff now. Well, that's annoying. It's got a 1900 barrel. Is the last card their drill beam? Why wouldn't they use their drill beam? That is genuinely baffling to me. Aren't you supposed to like drill beam here? Or something? Does drill beam not exist in the game? It does exist in the game. It's a super rare. Why are you not using your drill beam? You're on 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Okay, this is a Magia deck. I can tell this is a completely non-serious deck now. Good to know. Banish to equip again. Dun 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 dun. 3,700 Blue Eyes White Dragon. And yeah, that's probably the drill beam. Are you gonna link for Seals then? Seals Pass? Because that would be the correct play, from what I can tell. But this person does not seem to know the correct plays. Finally, I drew a good card. I probably should have searched this a lot earlier, honestly. Nope. I am into Tatsu first. First Tatsu, not later Tatsu. Then in this case, I suppose I do this. Okay, they're activating the drill beam without thinking. Which means I think I can actually do it. Because... Yep, they're on exactly 5,000 life points. I need fusion and combined creation or something else. I'm not certain. That was simply an one, by the way. Fusion and probably just combined creation, yeah. It really doesn't matter, because this is just gonna finish the game. Now I go fusion, and that's game, because that's game, and that's game. 1, finally 2 and 3. Finally, I got my Gaddock out of the graveyard. Finally. So, dump 1, 2, and 3, of course. Gaddock revive. Gaddock grab back. Bone party. Actually, it's probably better to do it completely like this, even though doing it completely is slightly annoying. Have I used language this turn? I have not. So, special anguish, special back something if I can. Oh yeah, definitely special back Akihiron, obviously. Four names engraved. Yeah, that's more than enough. Now my monsters can attack you directly. I'll activate Sleepy. Sleepy tags into my game. One. Watching me makes you think it's easier to beat this deck. Well, Blue Eyes or Memento? If Memento, I am just messing up this game, unfortunately. If Blue Eyes, well, Blue Eyes is very easy to beat, honestly. The deck's not particularly good, even if it seems like it is. Might as well revive as well a monster from the grave that has a lower base thing. Or I should probably summon the Darkblade from hand, honestly. Darkblade, use the Goblin to pop the field spell. Darkblade from me. Now I'm just kind of styling on them. This feels a little mean, but it's fine. It's all necessary in this combo, to be honest. Probably search Bone Party, so I have Bone Party even if I end up using the effect of Bone Party. So Twin Dragon special summons back. Then I can do this and this. And my combined creation now hits the board and deals 5,000 direct damage. Because this deck is silly. Okay. Yay. That's lethal. And thank you for the game. Because now I get to reach... Not now. One more game. One last game until I get to reach Diamond. Oh, it seems my opponent is another person one win away from a rank climb. I'm going second, which means they aren't on Tenpai, which is a relief. I do not like Tenpai. Draw, stand by me. Hopefully they are not on some kind of Millennium Fiendsmith Snake Eye thing. I like the shark. The shark's super adorable. Oh, they're just setting one and passing. I guess that's game then. Sorry. We played against Memento. Unless that's like exactly imperm or they have Veiler or Ash or something. But even if they have Veiler or Ash or something, I have Called by the Grave. So, again, unless that's exactly Veiler or imperm or something. Yes, I shall Called by the Grave your effect, Veiler. Oh, you're gonna use Magnema? Interesting choice. Okay. I think I actually want to do it like this. I think I might be able to lethal here, but I'm not entirely completely certain. Not like full lethal, like half lethal I guess, but... This is actually something Memento tends to do, because it's a good deck. I wonder what their set card is, though. It is presumably Blue Eyes, so... must be something like True Light or something. Anguish crashes in. You know what? Fair enough. I am still going to special summon this and face up defense position, but then I'm going to pass my turn, because either way, I still get my sleepy stuff. Oh, it's True Light. Okay, so it's Blue Eyes. Good to know. This is a tad frustrating though, because opening exactly the combo of Vela Magnum is super annoying. The 2 times you've played against Memento at the local, you've been left flabbergasted. Also had the same reaction when I mentioned they had exactly 5k life. Yeah, that's fair enough. Or searching Ultimate Fusion and that. Interesting choice. Are they going for the very particular combo? I wonder? Maiden of White, of course. But they can't use their Maiden of White in hand because they already have the True Light on the field, which means they have to normal summon it, which is annoying. So targets and the other Blue Eyes. Hopefully they're not playing the other Blue Eyes, because that would be silly. That would be incredibly silly. Also, this player is a bad player because they did not use this to target their maiden. Or I guess they're a bat chest, Blue Eyes White Dragon player. But I mean, that's kinda everyone on Blue Eyes, really. Okay, making Spirit, of course. They do at least know one thing, though. Are they gonna double Spirit? Interesting choice. Probably are. If they don't, that's also fair, though. They haven't used Wish's Grave Effect yet. They're presumably... Okay, they're going into a 10-star for Under Flare. Right, I forgot about that card. That card is very annoying. And now they're going Ultimate Fusion. Interesting. But did they draw a Chaos Max or something? Oh. No, they're just going Tyrant. Oh! Nice! I can now activate my Akihiron effect, targeting the Engrave that. That is also completely fine. So, Sleepy effect, special summons, use this for mace. Because this deck is not solely during your turn. Twin Dragon. No, Twin Dragon can search me multiple cards. Unless they purge. That's very silly. You know why that's very silly, right? That's not lethal. That is extra not lethal, actually. This means I get to win the game next turn. wait, right. Dominus Purge allows them to use their Baron de Fleur because Dominus Purge is wind effects as well. I wonder what they're gonna summon back with it next turn though. They've already destroyed... They haven't already destroyed with Baron de Fleur though. Okay. Which means... Oh, they're just gonna SP. Why are they taking so long to decide if they want to use SP's effect? Oh, right! You just activated Dominus Purge! I'm sorry, you can't use your SP Little Knight's effect because you just activated Dominus Purge from your hand. This is why you set Dominus Purge. Okay. Triple Tactics Talent, that is a good card to draw. Standby phase, they are probably going to Baron effect tag out. Hello? Hi, Hiker. Welcome. Depends on what the Baron effect tag out. They're gonna tag out into Magnamut. You know you can't use Magnamut either, right? Like, both of them aren't very good to use. Are you gonna use something in the main phase, perhaps? I'll beat over the Magnamut, because your SP is just stuck in your extra monster zone. I suppose you can set stuff with your True Light, or special summon. You already still have your wishes there, though. They used the Dominus card from hand, indeed. Dominus Purge from hand. They did it literally the instant before they made SP Little Knight. It was very funny. Oh, you're playing no, wait, right. You used Ultimate Fusion to shuffle one of them back. I forgot about that for a second. But also now, my Sleepy is live once again, so I can do this, revive, Sleepy, Sleepy Pop, and it's a lot of damage. Oh, you're gonna revive the Blue Eyes? Sure. Actually, you can't even beat over the Spirit, the Twin Dragon, because of Spirit. Being 2,500 attack points. I suppose you can True Light special summon it back, but even so, I'll Chain Link 1 Twin Dragon, Chain Link 2 Akihiron. Because Akihiron triggers when destroyed by battle or card effect, so... This game's taken a while. Gonna special back Blue Eyes? Sure thing. I don't mind. Twin Dragon's still gonna die. I'm gonna Chain Link 1. Twin Dragon, Chain Link 2, Akihiron. And you're gonna negate it? Sure. I don't care. I didn't want that negated anyways. I wanted you to negate that anyways. What I didn't want you to negate is my Sleepy, which sends my Gaddock from deck to grave. Gaddock adds back the Sleepy. Well, in this case, Gaddock probably adds back the Anguish. Yeah, adds back the Anguish. So that's 2 out of 3, and next turn I kill them. I believe they attacked with Blue Eyes. They also attacked with the SP and the Spirit, which means they have no interactions left. Their only interaction is Spirit Tribute to Summon. I'm not sure what their set card is. It could be Majesty of the White Dragons, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see. I suppose I'll lead with Engraver. Even more things for my opponent to worry about after all. They have True Light up, but I think it's funny when my opponent just leaves SP stuck in the extra monster zone because they use Purge. Tracked. Oh, you're gonna use the effect of that? Sure. I don't mind. At all. I'm gonna activate Tracked. I presume that is going to be negated? Yes. And because that is a hard once per turn to activate, and not a soft once per turn, each of us have that effect either turn. Now, if you want to activate a counter effect, sure, that's fine, go ahead, but I'll have a 5500 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon on my board. Sure. There's the Majesty. Yep. Which is surprising to me that it took such a long time. I shall special the Horned Dragon. Activate Anguish. I really didn't expect them to just, like, actually do that. Anguish is gonna revive the Gaddock. Sure. Well, not the Gaddock, the Mace. But now you are going to negate it, which, of course, I will negate with my Ultimate Spirit Dragon. One effect per turn. Because that's not how it works. And now, I pop. I summon, I search Fusion, and I win. Because of Akihuron. Yep! And that is how you beat a Blue Eyes player. And rank up into Diamond rank. As you can see, it's absolutely perfection. I'm being a bit silly, but still, I did quite well. Now thank you everyone for watching. I'm so happy you all came along. Now, I shall be streaming tomorrow afternoon, probably a bit earlier than this for me, which means tomorrow evening for you. A lot of you probably, but tomorrow afternoon for me. But I am gonna finish up now because I have a locals event soon, which I am going to. Anyways, with that said, come join me tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming some more Yu-Gi-Oh! On Sunday, perhaps I shall also stream some Alestral's Clash. I have a Discord. I announce my stuff in my Discord, but I announce my streams and stuff that I do in my Discord, and it's just a community place. It's a bit small now, but you can come join and hopefully make it bigger if you're not in there already. But anyways, regardless of that, thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. And with that, I'm gonna finish up because I need to go prepare for locals. Bye-bye, Co. Bye-bye, Co. Bye-bye. 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 Have a good day. Have a very good day. Good evening. Good morning. Whatever it is for you. Bye. Love you all. Bye-bye.